Good day everyone, this is Teacher Nori. In this video, we are going to learn about body parts of animals for adaptation. What is adaptation? Adaptation is the act or process of changing to better suit a situation. The way an animal or plant adapts to the environment happens through evolution. There are two kinds of adaptation, behavioral and structural. What is behavioral adaptation? Behavioral adaptation is the way animals or plants behave in its changing environment. For animals, examples of behavioral adaptation are migration, which means moving from one place to another depending on the availability of resources and the season. Hibernation, which means the animal undergoes a deep sleep during the winter season. And estivation, which means the animals go through deep sleep, but this time during the hot summer season. What is structural adaptation? Structural adaptation is the change in the physical features of organisms to enable them to survive in their environment. To see these changes in animals would require several generations. What triggers structural adaptation? Adaptations do not occur overnight, as it was said in the last slide. It could happen because of change in temperature and humidity, availability of food, presence of predators, or the isolation of a place. Examples of structural adaptation. Birds have feathers, and their feathers can be used for flight, warmth, stealth, display, sounds, distractions, camouflage, and protection. Birds usually have 6 kinds of feathers, depending on what they use it for. For example, a penguin's feather is very different from the ones that an eagle has, simply because penguins need it to protect themselves from the cold weather and to seal their body heat when they dive into the water, while eagles need their feathers for flight, for warmth, and for stealth. Another example of structural adaptation is the proboscis. The proboscis is an elongated nose or the sucking part of the mouth that is typically tubular and flexible. It can be used for getting food, but it can also be used in attracting partners, just like in the proboscis monkeys. Proboscis monkeys use their proboscis to attract females. The larger their nose, the better they can attract a female. In mosquitoes, they use it to puncture their host to suck blood, while elephants use their proboscis to get food and water. Another example of structural adaptation is the carapace. The carapace is a hard body covering that serves as protection for the animal. In invertebrates, this can be seen as an exoskeleton. In vertebrates, it is a hard body covering. Examples of animals that have carapace are armadillo, fly, snail, crab, and spider. Some notes about adaptation. First, animals are not limited to one structural adaptation. An example of this is the anteater. An anteater has a sticky tongue and a proboscis. The sticky tongue is used to capture the ants, while the proboscis is used in getting inside the ant hill. Second, some animals mimic or resemble others in order to survive. An example of this is a butterfly trying to mimic an owl to prevent other animals from eating it. And the third one, some animals take the color of their surroundings to survive. This is called camouflage. And we can see this in octopus, which can change its color based on its surroundings so that it can hide from other animals that tries to eat it. In this video, we have learned about animal adaptations. Until next time!